Fork Wesleyan Church.
And I'm Pastor Peggy from Slave Lake Wesleyan Church.
And I'm Pastor Melody from Inkerman Wesleyan Church.
Welcome back, Pastor Melody.
Thank you. Yeah, 2 times. Woo!
Yeah, you're like a recurring guest.
Woo!
Well, this week is a special week. Very special week. You know why?
Why?
Because
it's the lead up to Father's Day.
That's a really good guess, that's a reason why it's special, but no, that's not the reason I was thinking of. But that's a good reason. This is our final week of a full week of lockdown lunacy.
Wow.
Yeah. 12 seasons.
Yep. Today is our 40.
Not many TV shows can boast that.
45th episode. Yep.
Wow.
We haven't been nominated for a People's Choice or an Emmy or anything like that, but I feel that's coming down the line.
I think so.
Maybe.
And apron though, like this is my reward for being on for 12 seasons.
That is a very lovely apron.
Tasty Tuesday. Yay.
Something different is coming up next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is it? It's wowing.
It's wow.
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 Wow. And it's a wow VBS.
And VBS means virtual
Bible Spectacular. And it's going to be on all 3 of our Facebook feeds.
Yay!
Yay!
Wow.
So listen in.
Just keep watching here on this local Facebook page and we will have details for you.
And then after that, you can join us occasionally. We may come back with a Tasty Tuesday, or maybe, just depending on work and how things are going, and maybe we'd be back to a full lockdown show later on. Who knows?
Oh, I hope not.
Oh, come on, it's been fun.
So, Pastor Melody, what are we going to create today?
We are making, now let your mouths just water, black bean brownie. And I know, when I heard them, I thought, oh, gross. That is not what brownies are supposed to be made of. And yet, we tried them and they actually are very good. They're very yummy. And the test around here is how long they last. And my husband, Grant, actually really likes these things. And they go very, very quickly. And my grandkids just mow them down. So go figure.
Cool.
Okay, so you start with a can of black beans, and it needs to be a 15-ounce can. My can is 19 ounces, so I just go with that. And
how many ounces is in 540 milliliters?
that's about 19 ounces.
Oh, okay.
You open it and you have to drain them and rinse them. Okay?
Already.
So and you need a food processor. And if you have, now this one, you'll notice mine is kind of gooey, but I made a batch ahead of time to show everyone. So mine is this big. There's my hand. So that's the size of it.
I have a small one that goes with my immersion blender that I bought for the last time you were here.
You're gonna put your beans in there. Then to that, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Can I put the salt and the baking powder all in together, because I put it all together in my bowl?
Well, sure.
Okay. Our we have a little bit more beans, like a couple more ounces of beans. Does that make a difference?
No,
Oh, okay.
not at all. Not at all. So then you're going to add a half a cup of oats. Okay.
This is weird.
Like you said, Peggy, you put in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is a 1/4 cup honey and a 1/4 cup maple syrup, or you can use a 1/3 cup of one of them, and then also put in 2 tablespoons of sugar, but I'm trying to get away from white sugar. So a 1/3 cup of honey or maple syrup or any combination, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, or increase the honey and maple syrup to a half a cup, and that's what I did. So I'm pouring that in together.
So it's a half a cup of either maple syrup or honey, not both.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I use a 1/4 cup of each.
Right.
Now you need some oil, and in that first batch that I made as a practice to show you when we're done this, how they cut and everything, I used all my coconut oil, so I have a tiny bit. So I'm actually going to use vegetable oil, canola oil, and you need a 1/4 cup. The coconut oil, if you have it, it gives it a really nice flavor.
Do you use this kind of oil or the one that's hard?
I use the hard one,
Oh, okay.
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You're going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Oh, right, 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Or you can throw in 2 dollops, whatever you want. A half a teaspoon of baking powder.
So does it matter what order you put the stuff in? I know with the bread machine it does, but this doesn't. Okay, perfect.
Nope. Now, I have a 100-gram bar of dark chocolate here, which I cut in half, and I put half in the first thing. So I mushed it with a mallet to break it up a little bit. And I'm gonna dump that in there too, because I just want the extra dark chocolate.
Just a disclaimer, if I don't like these, it has nothing to do with the fact that they're made from black beans. It has the fact that I don't like chocolate. So yours, I'm thinking, ooh, dark chocolate, yuck.
Well, you never know, you might actually. But if you don't like chocolate, well, I don't know, we'll pray for you.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
She won't steal my chocolate, I tells ya.
We put in everything except the chocolate chips, so we just mush it all together. That's all you do. Turn your oven on to 350.
You can still see the whatchamacallit, the oats. They're not mushing up as well.
They're not? Oh,
Supposed to be nice and smooth.
well, it's supposed to be reasonably smooth. I never worry about it too much. I mean, I don't mind little chunks. If you want it really smooth, mush it longer. Okay, so what I do is then I just take my 8x8 can, and I've greased it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna spoon all this into it.
Well, it smells very chocolatey. Are we supposed to put it in a grease pan or does it matter?
Well, I grease mine.
Okay.
I can still smell the black beans.
This recipe does not call for this, but I add these. I add about a half a cup of raisins. And raisins, I always put in hot water just to plump them up a bit. And then you want a minimum of a half a cup of chocolate chips or more. And then I just stir these in. Sort of fold them into the batter in the pan.
I'm going to lick this spatula just because I'm curious. And there's nothing in here. There's no eggs or anything.
There's no eggs. But you're not getting any chocolate, but you don't want any chocolate.
Batter tastes pretty good.
This would be vegan
There
then.
you go. I guess.
I was just going through my mind. We didn't put butter in, we didn't put eggs, no milk.
Nope.
I got
Okay.
raisins. I like raisins.
And I have added peanuts too.
Oh, that would be good.
So, you know that sort of that fruit and nut bar thing?
Oh, yeah.
So they sort of add like that, or they taste like that.
What should our oven be on? 350?
350.
And how long do we bake them?
Well, it says 15 to 18 minutes. I've always found I needed the 18
Okay.
to wash.
And my oven is a little cool, so I'll probably need 20 to 25.
When they come out, you need to leave them about 10 minutes to firm up. If not, if they don't firm up, you can put them in the fridge and they'll firm up overnight. I made this about an hour ago and I didn't have a second square pan. So I'm just gonna take some out of this, but it cut without being mucky. And so I'm just gonna cut this out. They're not hard, they're soft. It's a soft dessert, but they will stay together. And usually, frankly, what I do, it's been out of the oven, since I can't see a clock, maybe 45 minutes. Can you see that? I don't know. Anyways, so it's sort of soft, but it's not falling off my knife.
I bought some ice cream yesterday. Maybe with some vanilla ice cream, that wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, no, they're very good. They really are. And sometimes I will even cut up strawberries and have the brownies and the strawberries. It's really quite yummy. It really is. And
Cool.
yeah, these are still warm. And they're after very good.
And we have to wait.
Anyway, that's okay. We'll check back in later and let you know how they turned out. Well, from Slave Lake Wesleyan Church, I am Pastor Peggy.
And from Ingerman Wesleyan, I am Pastor Melody.
And from Norfolk Wesleyan, I'm Pastor Diane. We'll see you tomorrow for Warm-Hearted Wednesday. Until then, be safe.
Be healthy.
And be the church.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I'm a chocolate lover, so I put chocolate chips on mine.
Ah,
So you ready to try?
I'm ready. Cheers. I'm scared.
At Christmas time, I made a cocoa mix. I had a recipe for different kinds. There was cocos with marshmallow and s'mores and this and that. And there was a spicy one. Spicy cocoa mix and called for cayenne pepper. And I know we didn't put cayenne pepper in this, and it doesn't taste like cayenne, but it has that cultural flavor. You know what I mean?
Personally, I don't like the taste because I don't like chocolate and I don't like brownies at all. But I've tasted brownies, so I can appreciate what a brownie should taste like. This would be very close, and I think anybody who would enjoy a chocolate brownie would actually like this.
You know, I was a little leery at first, especially when I smelled the black beans. But I'd make them again.
Mm-hmm. I'd make them again and give them to somebody.
There you go.